Hi, my name is Chris Badger. I'm a real estate agent and broker. There's no secret that sales are down all across the country, in some areas more than others. In my hometown, it's a college town, it's a good solid economy. Sales are down over 20%. They were down in 2008 over 20% from 2007. And that's a good solid community. Some areas are a little bit worse, some areas a little bit better, but that's not uncommon. So the question is, as agents, are we going to be able to survive in this new market? And the truth is, there's really no indication, there's no idea when things are going to turn around, and it's probably not going to turn around anytime soon. But you know, there is one growth area in real estate today, and that's the area of short sales. Now, most agents have had some experience with short sales, a little bit anyway. Some agents have gotten a short sale or two done, and they probably feel like the short sales are a pain, they're time consuming, they're difficult. Other agents have probably tried a short sale or two and failed to get them done. So most agents aren't really in love with the idea of short sales. But here's one very, very interesting thing. RealtyTrac says that by the end of 2009, over 50% of all sales in this country will require a short sale to get them sold. Staggering number, isn't it? And you know what that means? That really means that our success or failure in 2009 and beyond depends on our ability to handle short sales, our ability to get short sales closed. Now, the truth is, short sales really aren't as difficult as most people think. They can actually be very simple if you know the right steps to take the right steps in the right order, and just simply basically know what you're doing, how to get it done. And here's another very important thing. In this day and age, short sales are the most likely listing you have that will actually close. Now, maybe that's not your experience or what you've heard from other people, but think about it. Many listings these days, they're never really going to close. Let's say you're selling your house or I'm selling my house. It's going to be hard to get an offer that we'll even think about accepting. So we have some listings out there of people who are unmotivated to sell. They're not too likely to sell. You know, that home may be on the market for 12 months, 15 months, and they never get an offer that they would accept. So the typical listing isn't terribly likely to sell. But the short sale listing, on the other hand, it will sell and close virtually every time once we know what we're doing. We have, as agents, a huge amount of impact on whether a lender will accept the amount that we're offering. Now, that's not to, I'm not saying that if we just call them up and say, hey, accept this offer, that they're going to accept our offer. But if we do the steps properly, use the proper strategy, almost every short sale will close. And you think about it, I mean, the seller does not really care how much this property sells for. So it's not like a typical listing that the seller wants to get a good dollar in a tough market, or he's not going to even think about selling. So the short sale is the most likely listing to close. Now, once we understand how to accomplish short sales, we can actually seek them out. And this is what's really exciting. We can go looking for short sale situations. And if we don't want to work with short sales, keep in mind, 50% of all sales are going to be short sales. That means we're only fighting over the scraps. If we go looking for short sales situations, we're fighting over the half of the market that most agents want nothing to do with. So this is huge opportunity. Once we decide we want to work in the area of short sales, we can seek out those listings. They're relatively easy to find. We can generally market for them for low cost or no cost and get all the listings we could possibly want. And that's what can allow us to have our best years ever in 2009 and beyond. While all the other agents are fighting over the non-short sale listings, we've got this huge territory of short sale listings that most of them don't want. So, how do we learn how to do short sales? How do we learn how to make it simple? Well, fortunately, I've got the answer for you. And it's a product that we have that's called the Ultimate Short Sale Success System. Now, there's a lot of stuff out there on the market regarding short sales at this point. Most of it is targeted to investors. So what we really need is something created by agents for agents that help them understand how to do short sales as an agent. Still, if you look around on the internet, there is a lot of information out there. There's also a lot of misinformation. I was just browsing a website the other day, and let me see if I can remember what this was. It's about a hardship letter. It said something like, it was saying something like, having the perfect hardship letter is the key to success in a short sale. And you know what? That's totally BS. A hardship letter could be chicken scratching, almost incoherent, 2 sentences long, just as long as it's actually signed by the seller. That's all that it needs to be. It doesn't need to be anything special or fancy. It's just something that the loss mitigators can go, check, I got it. And that's all that really matters. So there's a lot of misinformation out there, and imagine trying to sift and sort through all the misinformation. Is this good information? Is this bad information? And to collect it all together, that would take you weeks, months, forever probably, to figure out what is the best way to handle a short sale. But that's exactly what we have for you. What we have is a complete step-by-step guide, starting at the very beginning, before you were even taking the listing, all the way down through closing. What is every single step you need to take? The information is both on CDs and in a manual. We also have all the forms that you will need in order to perform the short sale. All you need to do in order to get hold of this information is go to www.agentshortsalesuccess.com. agentshortsalesuccess.com. Go there and you'll learn how you can make 2009 and beyond the best years you've ever had in real estate. Thank you.